Alright, so final Halloween video. Most of the people my age and growing up in Northern Virginia know about this place. I did a kind of a small snippet on it a couple years ago. And there's a story behind it. And it's called the Beverley Mill or the Chapman Mill. It was burned down due to arson back in, I think, the late 90s. And they're taking donations right now to restore it back to its original state. The road used to be over here to get right to it. And now I think I gotta take this trail to get to it, so let's find out. Alright, so some background on it. It was built in the late 1700s, and it was a regular mill used for grains and other types of agriculture. And shit, which way do I go? Let's try the green trail. Anyway, there used to be a caretaker here, according to the story, and then a couple, pretty wealthy, moved up from Richmond and took over the small house that was on the mill property. The caretaker of the mill kind of befriended the family, and the daughter, I don't know, who was not quite a teenager, used to walk from the house to the mill all the time to watch the guy work. One day, the husband and father went to Manassas to do some business, and then came back and found wife and daughter missing. So he's conducting a frantic search. Couldn't find them. Wife was never found, but the daughter was found dead and tied to a tree. All suspicion went to the caretaker. I guess I'm going the right way. But growing up, this place used to be way out of the way. But due to urban sprawl, you know, there's more communities here, and that road used to go right up to it and would turn to gravel. And you kind of make the slight turn, and the mill would just be right there looming at you. And apparently the tree that the girl was tied to, certain angles it would look like the tree was bleeding. I'm hoping I can get to it, or at least zoom in, because I got a bad feeling they gated off the whole mill where you can't get up into it. And apparently if you went to the mill after midnight, you know, you'd see the bleeding tree, all the noises, and the ghost of the caretaker would chase at you. Now, if you made it to the paved part of the road, he would stop right there at that line between the gravel road. I've got people coming. And he would stop right there, between the gravel and the paved part. You can look back. I don't think I got it on BitChute, but I think it's on way a couple years ago. I did the whole folklore story about it, and one of the people interviewed gave her story of what happened when her and her friends visited the mill that night. So, alright, let's see if I can get closer. Yeah, I forgot about this one. This is the well of the mill. Long time ago, this was all filled in. Supposedly, there was no bottom to it. But as you can tell right now, there is. So I gotta be getting close. But I'm still on the wrong side of the tracks. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, there it is. I'm going to see if I can get closer to it, but they haven't made much progress yet in the restoration. So there's the mill. And if you kind of look through the trees right here, whoops, oh, where's my magic finger? There it is, there. That was the caretaker's little house. So he lived there while he took care of the mill and did the mill business. So, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Alright, here's some more of it. Yeah, there's a whole wrought iron fence that's enclosing the whole thing. My luck, I'll try hopping over and get impaled on the damn thing. Huh. Oh well, I was hoping to get inside, or at least on the grounds. But I think there's something else down this trail, real quick, that I wanted to show you. So, but there you go, there's a little bit, oh, there's a sign right there. What does it say? Oh, it's the, yeah, 1798. Right there, little sign. Alright, let me see if I can find this other thing real quick, but there's the mill, and these, oh, gosh dang it, you can't see it very well. But through that gap in the trees right here, that's the gravel road where it ends, and the paved road begins for state maintenance. Oh. Yeah, right through there. So, alright, let's keep going. And also, I forgot to mention that this place is also right through here, all these woods on this side and the other side over there at 66. And the split is called Thoroughfare Gap. And there's a big, well, not really big, but Civil War battle through here, where the Union was trying to delay the reinforcements of Lee and Longstreet to the Second Battle of Manassas to reinforce Stonewall Jackson. So, let me see if I can get down to the tracks here. Alright, I was able to get down here. Yes, I'm looking both ways. Do a little Stand By Me action. I know the last train came through about a half hour ago, so I think I'm good for another hour before the next one comes through, but now that I have a wider gap here, get off the tracks. This is nice through here. This is Broad Run. And keep going that way. There's some cliffs there. I used to do rappelling through there. Back when I was a volunteer, the local Yorkshire Fire Department. Gosh, that was a long, long time ago too. Alright, here it is close up. Wish y'all could have seen what this place was like when it was, before it got gutted by arson. It was weird coming down here at night and in dusk. I'll tell you that. Let me see if I can... I don't know if that tree's still standing. It's probably done now, but let me see if I can find the bleeding tree for you. No, it's not there anymore. It was right over there beyond the wall. Kind of like where that support wire is for that power line. Oh well. But here's the grounds. Alright, all. That concludes my lesser known haunting areas of Northern Virginia. Check them out. Their backstories to these things are pretty wild. Alright, later. Alright, so here's an old picture. So this is the couple's house that moved up from Richmond. And here's where they stayed. You can see the mill in the background there. And I think back there is the caretaker's home. So you can see the road here, which is now 66 right there, but I don't see the tree anymore. Is the tree even there in the picture? Hard to tell, it's too grainy, but it would have been back here somewhere. All right, there we go. And there's John Chapman, the guy who built it. Alright, just left the mill. Somewhere back in here, at least we're talking 30 plus years ago, used to be an old post office, and right above the post office was a dilapidated house that looked like it was getting ready to fall down back then, but I don't even know if it's still standing anymore. Should be right around here. I can't tell because there's too many leaves still on the trees. I started recording too early, but yeah, so here's Broad Run. And the post office, I don't even know if it's still there. There should be another road up here. Yep, there's the road to the left. And I guess it's gone. Oh, yeah. Is it still operational? There's the mailbox. Yeah? Still... yeah, lights are on. Okay. So that means that the house would be... where? Alright, let me see if I can find it. Alright, I didn't think it was around anymore. Oh, there it is! Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, hold on. Yeah, that's all that's left of it. I don't see any kind of safe way to get back in there. So... I'm really surprised it's still here. Huh. Yeah, I remember the last time seeing this was probably 1986. Yeah, so after all this time, there's still just a little bit left of it.